The film begins with Henry sitting alone in a booth on a toll road, working the night shift. The night is quiet, nothing happens. He returns home in the morning. His wife Debbie meets him. She made breakfast. She's glowing all over. It's like, I've been waiting for this moment. Before Henry can answer her question, there's a sudden knock on the door. He opens the door, and his friend Eddie is standing on the threshold with an unhealthy-looking man named Joe. Joe is pale, sweating profusely, and vomiting. Debbie, being a nurse, immediately rushes to his aid, while Eddie asks Henry to replace Joe on the baseball team. He doesn't feel well for the game, and the team was left without one player. Henry doesn't even suspect that Eddie and the other players are wearing masks, pulling out guns, and going to rob a bank. Henry doesn't know anything about it. He's just sitting in the car. But when the alarm goes off, the robbers flee, leaving Henry alone. A policeman nearby notices him and becomes alarmed. Henry has exactly the same uniform as the robbers. The court decided to sentence Henry Torno to 3 years in prison. The next morning at breakfast, Max talks about how almost every prisoner once had dreams, but everything went awry. He asks Henry what he dreamed of. Henry replies that he has never had a dream. The head of the parole board asks, if we decide to release you, what will you do? He responds in a rather brash manner to the head of the commission, and Henry is given parole. After getting out of prison, he visits Debbie and is surprised to learn that Joe now occupies the main place in her life. Debbie is pregnant, as she dreamed, and Henry is trying to digest all the changes that have happened. Later, he stands at the very bank that started the whole story. He doesn't notice the approaching car that is beating him up. The driver is a woman named Julia, who yells at him for being inconsiderate. The headline in the newspaper Henry is reading reports an attempted bank